Hi everyone, I'm Ashley. Today, I want to talk about the case study of the double reduction policy recently issued in China. Here we go. The compulsory education in China is built on a test-driven education system, which makes all the school's efforts to improve students' academic performance. It leads to a strange phenomenon. Both schools and parents think it helpful to let students have private after-school tutoring to improve their academic outcomes. The capital market also saw the profitability and invested a lot, making the private after-school tutoring industry even more prosperous than in-school education in China. Gradually, competition between students became too much fierce, homework overloaded, and the cost of private after-school tutoring was out of reach for families. This dilemma had led a series of problems that eventually prompted the Chinese government to introduce a policy to clamp down the private after-school tutoring industry and to reduce the burden of excessive homework, known as the Double Reduction Policy. The policy document has 30 articles in total, which are mainly focused on four aspects. First, to reduce the homework burden of students. Second, to crack down on the private after-school tutoring industry. Third, to improve the after-school service quality of schools to ease parents' concerns. Fourth, to improve the quality of in-school education. As soon as the policy was announced, it caused a wide range of discussions and debates in society. As the interviews showed, students welcomed the policy, parents welcomed it with some concerns. Schools and teachers of tutoring had strong emotional responses with a perception of risks. The strongest reaction was in the private after-school tutoring industry, which saw layoffs of up to 20% overnight, and the market value of some tutoring giants plummeted. Although the reform resonated with students' voice, the policy made decisions on behalf of children without introducing a mechanism of involving students in change. Hallquist's research in 2019 showed that providing a structured space for students is a good way to make students speak out. So maybe giving a platform for students' feedback of the double reduction policy and respond to them is a good choice for China's government's next step. All stakeholders experienced severe emotional fluctuations in this change, especially the teachers and principals in the private after-school tutoring industry. So, helping teachers and principals understand the reasons and purpose of this policy is a good choice in practice. The underlying issue that affects teachers' perception of risk in this case is a fear of losing control. Policymakers and principals can try to help teachers better understand the risks in change and reduce the uncertainty of reform policies. So, it is a good way for China's government to announce the policy implementation plan to the public and give teachers support and suggestions in their future career development. So, clamping down the private after-school tutoring industry and ease the burden of students is only the first step. China's government would further focus on public education fairness and educational cost reduction to solve the issues embedded in the broader cultural context. Here's my talk. Thank you very much.